2nd April is observed as World Autism Awareness Day.
Today's video I am going to dedicate to children suffering with autism and how we can help them through storytelling. Not only children but parents and special educators. This is Indu Punj and I am going to talk about what are the impairments, what are the problems that autistic children suffer from, what are the skills that we can develop through storytelling, how it can enhance their language skills, their emotional skills, their interactions, their social interactions. So stay tuned till the end of the video as I begin. First of all, I would refer to impairments that autism students or children suffer from. In one of the videos, I had talked about inclusion in classrooms, where there is disparity for LGBT students. But here, when we see disparity for these students who are suffering from dyslexia, ADHD, ADD, all these students are also not treated equally. There is a lot of hard work we still need to put in this area. Why do we call it autism spectrum disorder? Because there is a range from mild to very severe. There can be comorbid situation, there can be other impairments along with autism. So focusing on the impairments, it is impairment of social emotional learning. There's a lot of problem in language development. They cannot speak complete sentences, they can't convey complex sentences. There can be total lack of speech. We call it theory of mind, where children do not understand the perspective of other people. They cannot understand what's going on in your mind. They cannot understand or empathize your emotions. So there is a lot of difference the way they behave. So social behavior is not as per other normal children. So here we are going to focus how through stories and especially through social stories we can enhance their language skills, we can help in interactions, how they can become better readers, how they can pick up language better, how they can understand emotions better, how their social behavior can be improved. Parents and special educators of autistic children need to understand when we have to inculcate this right behavior, let's say one social behavior at a time, we pick up social stories. So how do stories help and what are the different ways to convey your point? How do we help them imbibe that social behavior? So first of all, we pick up a book like this, which is full of beautifully colorful illustrations. You can see. So we talk about the complete page, what all can be seen. They learn visually much more than language. You have to keep your language very simple in single sentences. So we take the child through the book, we talk about the entire page, we can have the entire conversation on the page. Make them aware about the colors, the texture of the book, let them feel the book. How smooth are the pages? The more kinesthetic things you involve them in, more interactive it will become. Use very interesting words, make it more intriguing, because the attention span of the child is just a few seconds. This also works very well with ADD and ADHD children when they have attention disorder. So when we take the child through this kind of book, we talk about every page, we talk about every word, and we can elaborate with very simple words. See their reaction, take them along with you. Just don't keep flipping through the pages. So one is through reading these kind of beautifully illustrated books. Second example is the one which I was talking about, social stories. When we need to kind of inculcate any social behavior, they have a lot of anxiety issues. If they hit, they do not understand that it can hurt the other person, even if it's their caretaker, the mother. So mother can feel really hurt the child has hit, though they understand that it's not coming with any wrong intention, but at times it can really be hurting, or it can really, you can feel bad. So we can create these story cards. Plenty of them are available on Pinterest, on Google. You can just type social stories for autistic children. So you can just take out the printouts and stick them on these cards. Now sit with your child one to one and talk about the situation, like you hit me today. So every day till the time your child actually brings it in the regular life, they start actually performing that and they actually bring that value, you can repeat the story and make them responsible enough. This story can be related to like it can be in first person, or once they start understanding, then you can read it in third person also. So let's read it and understand. When I get angry, sometimes I hit mummy. So you can show the card and explain it very slowly, softly, and convey the meaning. When you hit, you can directly make it like when you hit mama, mama feels very bad and she gets very sad. Now when you show this, that this makes mummy very sad, we have to explain this. Whenever I feel like doing this, or even in school, even in the public place, so we say, when I feel like hitting, I need to stop. I will hold my hands. So you have to teach it like, I hold my hands whenever I feel like hitting. I will take 5 big breaths. This helps me stay calm. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, they actually help, and you can actually make them do this practically. Deep breathing in the morning when they feel anxious, when they feel restless, when they are doing any repetitive things, toiling of hair. So what we can do, we can make them do deep breathing. So these, in every story you can do this. Bring these elements of how you will control this behavior. And when I take deep breaths, mummy is happy when I am calm. So this story ends here, and these kind of social stories can be created as per the need. Now, if you want your child to start wishing strangers when there is a guest at home, you can create similar story by saying good morning. When I wish good morning, mummy feels happy. When I shake hands with the guest, mummy rewards me. I feel happy talking to people. So small little single sentence with small little picture on it, keep repeating every day till they learn it. Third way can be having toys. You can have hand puppets, and this toy can be talking to the child. So what does it say? We are best friends. And how do best friends perform? You can even have role plays. So there can be a story around it. You can make them talk. You can have like how they talk to each other. There can be pretend play. Children learn a lot from pretend play. Once their understanding level starts growing, you can build on emotions, social skills. This really helps by doing pretend plays, creating a small, simple story. Now, once they listen to the story, they can start even reading the story. This has a scientific evidence. Research has proved over years by listening to stories, this develop interest in reading, and those words can be emphasized. Whatever new words you are introducing every time in the story, you can make them speak those words, repeat those words. Do not expect any magic. It will happen very slowly, and you have to be really patient, but you will love it this much when they start learning. This will give you lot of happiness. Never give toys when you are narrating the story, because attention span, as I said, is very, very small. They will get distracted, they'll start playing with the toys, and they'll not listen to what you are doing. So in the beginning, toy has to be with you and narrate the story. These are few ways with which you can do language development with autistic children. I have a lot of empathy for all special educators and parents. I know they have to deal with a lot. You have to be compassionate towards yourself. You should seek help. Never feel that why should I? You can have your groups, you can talk to people about it. This is really, really going to help, because if one mama arranges a session, she can have group of people and they can learn from each other as well. They are very good with numbers. So it's not that they're not intelligent, it is basically the language skill, the emotional skill, and whatever you want them to understand, you can pick up that story. I hope it helps, and this is my small little endeavor to dedicate this video to all the parents and all the special educators. You are angels in your child's life. Keep motivating them, keep performing. I'm sure this will help them become better and they will soon settle in their lives. Thank you. Keep watching. This is Indu Ponch signing off.